seemingly effortless, joyful wedding or corporate retreat is a host who is just, well, slowly losing their mind over a 14-tab spreadsheet.
Yeah, usually color-coded.
Right, highly color-coded. And today we're looking at how new technology is trying to kill that event planning spreadsheet for good. Welcome to this deep dive into an overview of the Event Marketplace app.
And our mission today is really to explore how absolute beginners can bypass that whole administrative nightmare, right? Like using a single digital ecosystem to manage an event from concept to completion.
Exactly, because if you look at the psychological life cycle of planning an event, it generally moves from the paralysis of actually starting it to the total chaos of scaling it up.
Oh, and then finally into the liability of execution, just pulling the thing off.
Yeah, and what this source outlines is an attempt to use automation to smooth out that entire curve. So you don't need a background in logistics just to throw a party for your friends.
Which is huge for beginners.
It is. So let's unpack that first phase, the initiation part. Staring at a blank screen, wondering how to organize a family reunion is just paralyzing.
Oh, Kelly.
But the app's solution is this action-oriented AI chat. And instead of a basic chatbot just, regurgitating FAQs, it functions a lot more like a tireless administrative intern.
So it's actively doing the work.
Yes. You don't ask it for tips. You just feed it parameters. You type in, I have 50 people coming for a birthday, and it instantly generates a baseline budget.
Wow.
It creates a video invitation and just spins up a personalized web link on the spot.
That really does bypass the whole learning curve. But what's really interesting is how it helps beginners manage the immediate aftermath of that initiation, through their invitation studio.
Right, because once the invites go out, the panic sets in.
Exactly. You can deploy image, audio, or video invites, but the key mechanic is boundary control. As RSVPs roll in, the system allows you to automatically cap responses.
Oh, that's smart.
Or literally hit a pause button. By mechanically stopping the influx of data, it prevents that overwhelming flood of responses that usually, just panics a first-time host.
Okay, so you've controlled the initial influx of guests using the smart guest list, and you're mapping out tables with their drag-and-drop interactive seating matrix.
Yeah, which is super fun to use.
It is, but here is where I kind of have to push back a little bit.
Okay, lay it on me.
Moving from a guest list to actual logistics requires money, and the app provides these smart transport and catering estimates by pulling real-time pricing from Google search data.
Right.
But how accurate can that actually be? Like, average search data doesn't really account for a boutique caterer or, a premium Saturday night venue rate.
Right.
Aren't beginners just going to get a false sense of security?
Well, that is the exact vulnerability to watch for. But the documentation suggests it uses aggregated local API data to build a baseline rather than an exact quote.
So it's more of an estimate.
Yeah, it gives a beginner a realistic bracket. Say,